two favorite members. I love Yuri and Hyoyeon.
Okay.
And I work for Hyoyeon, girl.
So, Natalie, today we have two extremely special individuals here with us on set today. Someone we see all the time when idols come to the country, actors or any K events, but we're not talking about the idol themselves.
Absolutely not.
Who are we talking about, Natalie?
We're talking about interpreters.
Ooh.
This is going to be an amazing episode because I think you guys will get a deep dive into understanding the job of interpreters. And we have two amazing personalities.
I'm absolute fans of these two people. Shall we bring them in right now?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, presenting our first guest.
Shah!
My name is Shah.
Yay! Our next guest. Ready?
April Kim! Now, for us to be able to get both of them on the show,
Yes.
I think it's something really huge.
I move mountains, I move seas, just to bring April all the way from Singapore across the sky.
So guys, being an interpreter, you really need to be very expressive.
Yeah, as you can see, they're both very, very
High
expressive.
tension, high energy. That's the spirit, okay? Now, guys, today we will be talking a lot about the job. Okay,
Yes.
a lot of things that people may not know about the job.
Yes.
But before that, I don't know if you guys realized, and I saw Shah salivating a little bit just now.
Yes.
We have quite a bit of snacks right behind us. Okay, this is our pantry.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. So please, anything you want to choose, please make yourselves comfortable
ahead,
and choose
pick your
something for
favorite
us to snack
snacks.
here while
Yeah.
I serve you some drinks.
Right now? Like,
Yes.
so
Yeah, right now.
Watch.
one per person?
No, just
As
go
much
and
as you want.
fight for your snacks, and then we'll
I mean,
just
we
take
paid
whatever.
for it, so yeah.
Thank you.
So Shah speaks Korean. Maybe Shah, you can give a little bit of explanation as
About
to
your job.
What
Yeah.
kind of interpretation do you do?
I do more of technical interpretation. So when I say to people, I work as an interpreter at concerts, they usually think about someone who is like April, someone who translates for the idols. But there's actually more people or more interpreters behind the scenes, like technical parts. So, like today, I'm being like in front of the camera, but at concerts, I'm usually behind the camera. So like translating for the directors and stuff. So wait, I want to eat this.
So usually Shah is the one who take care of the whole set with the directors. So without her, there won't be a show going on properly. Because she's a middle person between the local and the Korean like directors and the people who's working and making the show.
Because every time there's a Korean concert that comes over to either Singapore or Malaysia or anywhere else in the world, they come typically with a Korean production team.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why someone like Shah is needed to help facilitate conversations to bring the production to life with the locals who are there to help them work the show too. What's the name of your role, do you know?
We usually call ourselves like technical interpreters instead of just like interpreters, but we work like if it's a full name, it's a technical interpreter for production team, right? Yeah.
So yours is quite specific.
Yeah.
But there's also the different kinds of interpreters that work behind the scenes
Right.
where I think they call it the entourage translators,
Right.
where they just make sure all the production crew has their stuff going on that has nothing to do with technicalities.
Right. So basically, when we have a concert, we usually have somewhere between 7 to 15 people of a set of interpreters, right?
So there's so many translators, interpreters
Yeah.
working on one single concert.
Exactly, yeah. And then like we have the basic ones which are the ones for the production. So we have like lighting, we have stage, camera, those technical parts. And then we also have for the artists, like you said, like you mentioned, artists, entourage. So they would follow them to the hotel, bring them for transportation and stuff like that. And then we have someone like April on the stage. And then this is where different positions come in. So when you work at a concert, you're not just working the same position each time. So for me, I've worked probably like 7, 8 years. So I've
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Like, I just realized that. Like, damn,
Wow.
I need to take a break. And so, like, I've experienced the positions, like different positions that we have.
Do you have a favorite out of all the ones you have done?
I think, like, for me, I love being the camera director's translator because that's the most difficult one. It is. But I feel like
Most
I'm good at
accomplished.
it.
Oh.
It is.
She said girl power.
It is stressful. I don't know why and how you loved it. Basically, there are like 12 camera monitor in one screen, and whenever the director screams like number 1, number 2, number 3, she has to like interpret it to the crew
Immediately.
Immediately. If it's slow, it shows, and the director will scream at you.
Because the
Not all of them. Not all of them.
But like, I mean, the thing is that when you work at a concert, when you make a mistake, it shows because it's visual, right? Like the concert is very visual. Or let's say, for example, April makes a mistake that people can hear, right? So you have to be careful in what you say and how you interpret. So for camera, actually, like you have different things to do at one time. So number one, you have to give the cue, like who's singing next. So the director's job is to like switch between cameras, like which member comes out the LED. So you have to give who is singing next.
So just to give our audiences a clearer view, for those who may not know what switching is, so basically there's always like a main screen of like what's going on in the concert, right? Whatever that you guys watch, maybe on your DVDs or like your
Or being a
official
live in
recordings.
person. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you see on the feed. But there's so many cameras capturing different angles of whatever that's happening in the concert.
Also, that's how they decide what
So-
goes on the screen.
Yeah, so you get to select camera 1, camera 2. The director's the one that gets to select which shot and he switches.
Yep.
But in order to do that, let's say he's Korean, Shah's role is really to convey immediately what's wrong with whatever shot anybody's doing in whichever camera, and it's fast.
Yeah. And that's only one thing. So there's other things.
Yeah.
So you have to.
There's more?
Yeah, like, I think there's like 10 more, right? They're happening at the same time.
I have no idea what this. I see
yeah.
that a lot of interpreters cry.
There
at the
is
end
a
of the
reason
day.
why I don't have hair on because it's like.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, number one, you have to give the cue on who's singing next. So let's say, for example, when we do 21 concert, there's 4 members, right? There are 4 members, but there's 8 cameras. Because you have like different positions, you have different angles and stuff like that. So after each songs, you have to tell the cameraman, okay, cam 6, cam 7, go to substage, change lens, up, whatever, right? And then the other thing is that you have to translate whatever the director is saying. But the thing is, we as normal people, we don't come from like technical background, right? We don't know what is DB, we don't know what is iris, we don't know what is lens. So when you're translating, you're just like, DB up, but what is DB up, right? So you comes with research and experience. So it's not just about translating, but you're doing so many things at a time.
You're also researching a lot. It's not just about you understanding the language, but now you also have to understand the technical terms in order to translate accurately. So there's a lot of homework that Shah needs to do as well, and you're learning every single day as you go into every single
I was
project.
there for 2 and 1. Great job.
Thank you.
Everything went smoothly.
That
I
was
would have
what's
never
I've ever
thought.
done, like hands down.
Kudos!
Amazing!
I love it. Fantastic. Amazing.
But you know, I was watching and I was just like screaming and vibing like, yes, Queen. I would have never thought that behind the scenes there would be so much screaming and chaos. Oh my god.
Share more, share more. You're still filtering.
But I've got to ask though, because the job are done by humans.
Right.
And all humans will definitely make mistakes
Right.
every now and then.
Right.
Have you ever had encounters where you have made mistakes?
I do, but I've learned how to
Save it.
sort of
Okay.
like I try
Finesse
to
around it.
Yeah, I mean I try not to make mistakes in these days
I
because
see.
like I know like I
can
can
predict.
expect. Oh
You can
yeah, I can
predict.
expect what's going to happen, so I'm a little bit more prepared. But when I first started, of course I'm not Korean, right? So like when I speak and when I translate, I took too much time to translate. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I didn't know, like, when you work for K-pop concerts, you don't have to translate the whole thing. You just have to translate, like, convey the messages, right? So I took too long time, and they're like, the director was like, can you hurry up? So I'm like, okay, sorry, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's an amazing, like, in a nutshell of whatever. Like, you can tell Shah was just trying to tell you as much as you can in like
Such a
compact
short
time.
amount of time.
So, what I want to know now, of course, we have Shah telling us a story. But of course, we also have April right here, who does a great job in whatever she does. And this story is amazing. I would like to touch on how April recently met.
Yeah. So you guys know my viral video with Lisa.
Any last word for our dear Lisa?
ผมชอบที่ทราบว่าผมมีตั้งใจอยากถ่ายรูปทราบว่าผมมีตั้งใจอยาก
That was up, and a lot of people, because she was really cute at that time. I had a conversation with Lisa in Thai, and I think April was just a little lost. In the middle, she's like, "You don't really need me here for these few minutes." But it was such a cute interaction, and a lot of people don't realize that the interpreter on set was actually April.
I mean,
Yeah.
you remember I asked you translate? Translation?
Because of this, I'm learning Thai really hard right now.
We thought you were Thai.
ไม่ใช่ผมมาจากมาเลย
มาจากมาเลยเหรอคะภาษาสำเนียงดีมากค่ะ
จริงเหรอจริงเหรอครับขอบคุณ
Yeah, I translated for her. It was the cutest moment ever.
Yeah, I asked him like, can you please translate what Lisa just what you just
Because
told to
it's
Lisa?
in
Yeah.
Thai.
Hi, and I'm like, guys, we need to be included, and that's usually how I feel whenever like we start to speak in Korean. It's like someone need to translate this, so maybe I should find a spot to like stop it. And you know, I think it's part of like job. Like continuation of job, they're just eating your normal life.
In general, what do you do, and you know what excites you today?
Basically, my job is not as complicated as Shah. Different kind of difficulty. But Shah has a lot of technology, like terms, and then like each show has a different cue. So she needs to actually learn them and then like remember them. For me, a lot of things are impromptu. Meaning like best show that I love is the one without any script. Yeah, so the recent one in Singapore, there was 17. Yeah, so 17 came to Singapore, and then that show we didn't have any script.
There's shows without scripts. I've not done shows without scripts.
Oh, really? Well, a lot of concerts.
Or concerts.
Yeah,
okay.
concerts, not the fan meeting.
Yep.
Because I know you do a lot of fan meetings, but concerts usually do have script, but some.
Like for the Met,
Yeah, for the Met.
they didn't have any script.
Yeah.
They were like just saying
Yeah,
it.
17 didn't have a like script. They say like, oh, they're not gonna follow anyway, so we're not gonna give you the script.
Anyway.
That is so true.
And I loved it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Because I think they're very confident, and when you're confident, it also like give me the energy as well. And because they're giving me the energy, I also get hyped. And because I get hyped, they also get hyped. So it becomes
Right.
like a ping pong energy show. So I think that's one of the best shows that I love.
I saw the video. It went viral, right?
It was
Someone
okay.
said something and you translated
video,
it.
okay.
Oh yeah, every video is viral.
Great. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I love you. 17, I love you.
I was there for 17 as well. April did amazing.
I saw your content too. I was like,
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
were there. And I was there.
Everywhere.
I'll always be there.
Every concert.
I'm only here to observe. I'm always there to watch. Yeah, but I'll always know like, oh, April's here, Shah's here, Natalie's there. Yeah.
No, the thing is, I didn't know how amazing it is to just watch a concert because I'm always working, and then when you're working, you can't enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though there's like a dance part, but you're always like, okay, what is the next move? What was the title? Like sometimes the show script do not give you the English translated version of the title,
okay, yeah.
so you need to search all the titles. And translate into the correct English official title. If it's wrong, I'm dead by the fandom. So I'm dead. So I don't want to do that. So I like search it, and then sometimes when you get excited, fans might shout like, "Oh, I want to listen to this song, that song." And if they speak in Korean, then I need to translate to English. So for me, most of them are how can I prepare for all these impromptu, unexpected situations. So same thing with Shah, which is what can I expect? What can I expect? What can I predict? So that's the reason why for me, a lot of preparation comes with watching YouTube, reading Wikipedia, and then sometimes I also stalk our fans' Instagram accounts. I'm like, what do you guys talk about? What are some of the moments that you love the most from the previous concert? And I watch all the concert they did in a different country. So for example, before they came to Singapore, they went to Hong Kong, Macau, Philippines, like Thailand, or sometimes like any country like Japan. I tried to search. obviously Korea, Seoul. So my prep time is usually like requires a lot of time because of the concert.
Yep.
How long do you usually take to prep for a concert?
It really depends. If I have like 1 week, then I'll try to use the whole 1 week to search thoroughly. If I have only like 1 day, then I'll probably spend the whole day listening, watching, reading, writing down the notes to make sure that I really know. But I do have a priority on what I prioritize in terms of research. So if I really don't have a time, then first thing first, I always prioritize is that if it's a group, I make sure to remember their face and names. Names and face. Because like you can tell if the interpreter know the person or not from the speed of the like interpretation, but also like the confidence of the interpretation. Because sometimes the members don't call each other's name. And sometimes like I need to figure out who is talking. So those kind of things. So name and face.
So you always have a monitor in front of you, but the monitor that Shah sometimes will adjust and interpret does not always pick up the one that speaks.
Yeah,
exactly.
So you need to now also do the work of recognizing
Just
the voice of this person, and that's why the hard work goes there too.
Exactly, which is why I become a fan eventually. At the end of the research, I become a fan. I love this guy's voice. It's him or it's her. I know. And at the end, I feel really like, you know, the post-concert syndrome. I get that too.
Yeah, me too. Yes. Because like just like April, like because I do camera, right? So in order for April not to make a mistake, I can't make a mistake because like if a different member comes out, then April might think, oh, he's or she's talking. So we're somehow interconnected, right? So when I get in next 2 weeks you're going to have a concert by who. So for that 2 weeks I would learn the name, the lyrics as well because I need to follow the beat. So like let's say for example 21 like come back home, and then it's like Ciel, come back home, and then came back home. So I have to follow the beat in order for other translators and directors to stay on the timeline as well, right? So by the time, like for those 2 weeks, you keep repeating the same song, and I'm like, oh, I like this.
I kind of like the song.
It's just like a part of your life.
Because you need to expose yourself to that, and I think that's what makes you both really good at your job because you really pay attention to the details of, because you co-sing first and then you enjoy it later.
Co-sing.
You
swallow a bitter pill first.
Swallow a bitter pill, and then you enjoy the sweetness of your hard work later. Because you will not be able to find an answer on set immediately.
Exactly.
You will not be able. So I think
Can I just say I'm just so mind blown right now because I'm only just watching, and I'm sure a lot of people think like, oh my god, April's so cool. She gets to stand beside and just translate. Guys, please. After watching this today, you guys gotta put more respect in all these people's names. It's not that easy.
It's really not an easy job. But I think a lot of people are also like quite interested into like, are you guys like, did you guys learn how to interpret, or like how did you guys get into the job?
How did you guys start?
So my first ever encounter with the show interpreter, the position, was from Taeyeon's concert in 2019 in Singapore. I remember that because my mom, as an Asian mom, told me that if you want to go to concert, you earn your own money. She's not going to give it out from her pocket. So I was like, fine, mommy. So it took me so long to go to first concert. Because even after I got the money, if I'm in Korea, there were no slot for me.
It's incredibly tough to get tickets.
I need to like travel to Busan, and if I go to Busan, there's no slot for me. So finally,
Just as the audience, just as an audience. Okay.
Just as an audience, there's no slot. So finally in Singapore, I found a ticket finally, and then saw her, and realized there's a show interpreter for like overseas concerts. So that was like lightning in my head. I'm like, that is the job that I want.
Right.
But I didn't know how to get it because like in 2019 they're already full of Korean people doing their great job in the industry. There are no empty slots. So I was like, after the show, I was so desperate. I sent an email to the organizer. I sent an email to like any available email they were showing on the website. Who was the organizer of the show? No reply. No reply. They're like crazy bad.
Because they're like, why would I pick a fan to be an interpreter?
It probably ended up in the junk.
I think so. Spam, you know?
Spam mail.
Spam emails. So I was like, not frustrated. I was like, I knew it. It's okay. Because it was during the time I was also searching for like internship. So I was like, very common, very normal. I'm used to rejection. And I started talking to people around me, like any Korean people. I asked them like, hey, have you ever done any show interpretation or like concert interpretation? They're like, no, but I might know someone. Then I'd be like, can you please tell that person that I want to do it? So this happened for like good 1 to 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was persistent.
dedication.
Yeah, I was persistent.
Right? 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, like, why not, right?
So you were just persistent the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, I had this very strong belief that the next time Taeyong comes back, it's mine.
Wow. Amazing.
This manifestation is amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love it.
I was like, I'm like, if it's not the next time, then the very next time will be mine. So I was very like ready to get it once it comes to me. So
Right.
I told people about it, and then what I heard is that those people who heard it through other person recommended me to the organizer, even though they didn't know me, but because their good friends are saying like, oh, this person has such a dedication,
Right.
good attitude. I think you can give a shot. So
Right.
I heard later, long time later, that they receive a lot of recommendation through other people. So I did get a referral without knowing it. So thank you so much. And then apart from that, what happened was that before the concert, there was this event organized by the Korean Association for their VIPs. You know, those like people who maybe sponsor for them or
Right.
like join the volunteers. So like big people, but it's a free event, meaning like they coming out of goodwill.
I see.
Right.
And then suddenly they needed someone to interpret for a speech because there were Singaporean people who doesn't understand Korean, and
Right.
then the organizer was very used to speaking Korean.
Right.
And then she was like, "Can you do that?" Like she was asking me, "Can you do that for me?" And I'm like, "What are you gonna say?" I'm like, "Oh, it's just gonna be a simple speech. You don't need to worry. I'll pause every sentence, and when I say it,
Don't believe it.
means it didn't happen." She went on the stage, the podium, and then she started talking
Right.
non-stop.
I see where this is going.
I'm like, whoa, hold on. And I ran back and I brought the pen and started writing. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's talking. So she finished her speech and then she realized in the middle, she's like, oh, right.
There's an interpreter.
Please interpret. And I'm like, amen. And then I mean, oh God, I'll try my best. And then so I interpret as much as possible because like I did write down the bullet points and I was like, I love attention.
Sounds about right.
So the moment when everyone's like interpreter and I'm like,
Yes, my time to shine.
everyone looking at me, let me do my best. And I did it. Somehow I could sense that they were very focusing on me and fascinated with me, which is a good feeling, right? And then
Yeah.
after that event, I got a name card saying like, oh, actually, one of my good friends is looking for a show interpreter. Would you be interested on like to be the show interpreter? I think you'll be a great fit. And that was the 17th, yeah. So it's like referral. That person happens to be there, and then the industry happens to be empty because it was post-COVID.
Yeah.
So everything was coincidence.
Talk about timing.
Wow, but luck and timing
love
for
it.
April.
That was how everything.
I love it.
That was how everything just went smooth sailing, and since then it has just been referrals after show after show.
It's
after
actually
show.
always like referral. It's like, oh, this person did great job. And then the other person is like, actually, we're looking for someone. Can you send me the message? And I'm like, yeah. And then referral.
And now you became the main
It girl.
the interpreter.
The main person.
Still a long way to go. But one thing that I'm really grateful is all those people who trusted me and then gave me a chance. Because only thing they said is like, hey, this girl is desperate and then she's been consistent. And so can you give her one chance? That's all the thing they said.
Right.
Actually, I recall the first time I worked with April before, and I remember when I just went there, I was asking them because I was the MC of the show. And I was asking like, oh, is there going to be an interpreter? Because sometimes even if you're MC and even though I do interpret on the spot, I always ask if there's an interpreter. Because sometimes some artists are more used to interpreters instead of the MC.
Right.
But when I was asking the production, they were like, oh yeah, today we have a girl called April. And I'm like, April? I've never heard that name before.
Right.
At that time, because like, this was a couple of years back.
Yeah.
And I was like, April? I haven't heard this name in this line yet. And then you're like, oh, we flew her in from Singapore. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Flew her in from Singapore? That means she's good. She's like, oh, she's really good. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I met April, and April's like, hi, hello, my name is April. And I'm like, whoa, this is like a really bubbly girl.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed working with her and the chemistry working with her immediately.
Yeah.
So I remember people were saying that about her.
Thank you.
I think I understand Ali because like in Malaysia as well, like the interpreter scene is very small. So like each concert, like every concert that you go, it's always the same set of people, right?
Yeah.
So even like when I wanted to work for IU's concert in Malaysia, and we were asking like, okay, who is the interpreter for the show interpreter, right? And they were like April, and I was like, I think I've heard the name from TikTok, but is she like Malaysian or something? And then they were like, oh, she's from Singapore, like she's Korean but living in Singapore, and she's following IU, and she's like, damn, she must be good.
Yeah,
and when I worked with her, like I knew that instant that she was good at her job, because like before the show, she asked me to go out to the venue, like to meet the fans, because she wanted to ask like cultural things to like Malaysian fans, and I'm like, April, nobody has ever done that. Like that is so professional, and I've never like thought about it, and so that was the moment I felt like April goes beyond like show interpreting.
And that's how you can do it. So you guys have met during a show before?
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, thank you.
My God, I think April's so embarrassed. And she's like,
But thank you so much.
I think you
It's so
do
amazing.
a great thing at your job.
Yeah.
I remember like Natalie spent her time, like you know how busy emceeing is, and also very stressful it is.
Right.
Because you have to read script and have to have an extra meeting with the manager and then like also the organizer. But I asked her like, hey Natalie, can you help me like teach me these like phrases in Malay?
Yes, I remember.
And Natalie was like, yeah, sure, no problem. What do you need to know? And she spent like 30 minutes teaching me the phrases and then teach me how to enunciate.
Right.
I was really grateful.
Right.
And the same.
in Malay.
In Malay, because yeah. Now it reminded me. April was like, okay, is this correct? Because like, this is in the script, but like, is this actually correct, or should I say it somewhere? Because she also had direct contact to, I guess, the manager or somebody who was dealing with the show, and she was like, she wants to contribute and make sure that the show is localized.
Right.
So I think that's where her star quality is actually at.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Thank you guys.
But I appreciate it. I feel like April, every show that she works at, she tries to make it as special as possible for the fans watching. And I'm the fan. I'm always there, and I always feel like it's such a special moment for Malaysians especially.
Thank you.
Exactly. Woohoo! But I also feel like we've really deep dived into April's first time. But I'm also really curious, like Shah, what was the first time like for you? How did you get into working as a backstage technical translator?
I think like it also comes down to timing, because like I started learning Korean in 2016 and I became
That's recent.
2016.
16.
Yeah. And then I became an interpreter in 2017.
Whoa.
So it was like a year.
No way.
Record breaking.
But the thing is, okay,
How?
it's a sort of like a fake it till you make it type of thing, because at the moment, in 2016, there weren't a lot of interpreters, right? Like there were like one or two, and I didn't know that this job existed, right? So I was just learning Korean because of Girls' Generation as well. So yeah, and in that 1 year, I figured that I want to use this skill to meet Girls' Generation. I don't want to just buy a ticket and just like that.
Wait, so both of you kind of had the same goal?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to be like normal fan, yeah. I just want to be like, you know,
Special one.
Yeah, exactly. I also wanted to make money out of my skills, right? And so I started learning Korean, and then I figured that when you live in Malaysia, it was very difficult for you to learn Korean, because like especially in 2016, there weren't a lot of resources and there weren't a lot of classes. If there were classes, they would be really expensive. And that time I was like 20 years old, I think, right? So I didn't have a lot of money. So I saved up as much as I could. I went to Korea. I bought a one-way ticket to Korea, and I stayed there for a year.
Whoa.
Because I really wanted to immerse myself in that language itself. Because when you go to Korea, you have no like other way but to speak in Korean, right? Because they don't really speak English back then. And so when I came back, I know what I'm saying. I didn't live there now, but yeah. And then I came back in 2017, and like one of my friends, she was working as an interpreter, and then she was like, oh, you used to live in Korea, right? So you can speak Korean? So I was like, maybe just a little bit. And she was like, oh, we need interpreters in Malaysia because we need someone who can speak 3 languages, Malay, Korean, and English, because the people who set up the machines and consoles, they're usually like abang-abang, you know, like Malay, like speaks Malay. So they're like, we need you. And I'm like, I don't speak Korean well. But they're like, it's okay, we're desperate, so just go. So I'm like,
Same circumstances.
yeah, so it's always about timing, right? And we use the desperation. Yeah, we're like, okay, if you really exactly. So and then I started. So the first concert that I did was 2 concerts back to back. It was Icon and Winner.
What?
Icon and Winner, and then the third concert was Blackpink. So like I had like 3 big concerts, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was
How
like,
did you go through that?
yeah, I don't even know like how am I still alive, but I did remember it was a huge learning experience because I made a lot of mistakes. I also got scolded a lot, and I see why now because like compared to now and that time I was like, someone should have like me, you know, because I did so bad.
Is it?
Yeah, because you know your level, right? And then I was just learning Korean for 1 year and then started becoming an interpreter. But I guess that helped because I started from zero, and as I move along like 8 years, like each concert that I do, I have like different positions.
Yeah.
So I learn more and I research more and I learn from my mistakes. So should I have been really good at Korean and started interpreting, I wouldn't make so much mistakes, right?
Right.
So many mistakes, right? So I wouldn't learn so much. So I kind of like that I start from zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if that
And
makes
they
sense.
needed you. That's the point, girl.
They use the desperation.
But the question of the hour, after all those hustle,
Right.
did you manage to meet Son Yoshi?
Yes, guys!
Oh my god. You sound like
Got to meet Girls' Generation.
Wait, hold on. All of them?
I did. I actually like I have 2 favorite members.
Okay,
I
okay.
love Yuri and Hyoyeon.
okay.
And I work for Hyoyeon, girl. So yeah, like
Oh, recently in Malaysia?
I worked twice with her. Yeah, and that was like the time I felt like I made it, guys. I made it. And the fact is that, like, I'm not going to brag or anything, but she remembers my name.
Wait, but did you not freak out when you have to work with her?
Of course,
Did
like,
you have to
it's a
act?
professional, right?
Yeah,
of
you
course.
can't. You can't.
Yeah.
So she took a photo with you.
Flash photo.
And another thing is that we went to eat together.
I'm out of here.
Wow, you're probably the most successful. This is the most successful fan story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Fool me with her.
Yeah. So like you remember how I told you like we have different positions for translators. So rarely we get artist translator.
Yeah.
So artist translator, you're assigned to an artist, right? So you follow them everywhere. So I was like with Hyoyeon in Sunway Pyramid.
Wait, as somewhere
No
for your
bragging,
meet,
but like
just
I
shopping?
Wait, you were just hanging out and shopping with Hyoyeon?
Yeah, because we were having like a concert in Sunway Pyramid, and she was like she wanted to buy some Malaysian snacks.
Yeah.
So she said, "Why don't you come with me?" and like showed me like Malaysian snacks. So I'm like, "Okay, I will be Malaysia."
Yeah, let me help you. April is too stunned for words.
Girl, you need to spend how many hours?
I guess 12 hours
That's
together.
crazy.
Yeah.
Did you sleep well that night? No? You're like,
Do I wash my hands?
It's like it was like a dream because I felt like the effort that I put in. This was the moment that
Yeah.
changes everything, right? And it's not just as a person, but as an interpreter as well. Like I made it this far, right? And so like the second time she came, I didn't expect her to remember me. Maybe she can remember my hair because there's a lot of people who don't have hair. Yeah.
Slay.
But then like I was waiting for her in KLIA when she was coming down from the airplane, and then she saw me and I was like bonto insa, and I was like oh 안녕하세요, and then she was like Shah! I was like, oh my god, I do.
She remembers your name after like how
her name.
Yeah,
like,
she
after
was-
how long?
Not too long, like maybe a year.
But still, like
that's
she meets
still a
so
long
many
time.
people.
Yeah, so she was like, hello, how are you? And stuff like that. And I was so touched because like you can actually know someone who's genuine, right? Like
Yeah.
who understands how to respect somebody. So because I used to work as a waitress, so I usually know people if they're nice, they usually call you by the name, right? So for her to call me by my name, I'm like, she's a very genuine person. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
She is. You can say it on the camera.
One more time.
안녕하세요.
We had to.
표현이 말레이시아 다시 오세요.
Yeah, let's do a letter right now to Hyoyeon. If ever she watches this, if it goes viral, yeah.
네, 혜연님 안녕하세요. 저 토역사 샤라고 합니다. 저 기억나세요? 저 토역사입니다. 안녕하세요. 뭐라고 해? I have to be professional. Sorry, Leia.
But I like how even after meeting Hyoyeon and all, she still looks like such a true fan.
Yeah.
Still shy to meet
But
her.
that is like exactly why some people say don't never meet your heroes, but you met your hero and you were so happy with the moment. And it's like you guys achieved what you wanted to do, both of you. So what's next? So do you still enjoy your work after you've met your goal?
Yeah.
Still until today?
I mean, what's next? Do you have a bigger goal in mind?
For me, like, to be honest, I'm almost 30. I feel like concerts are a little bit too loud for me now. Yeah, it's a bit too loud for me. Like, whenever I do concerts now, because as an interpreter, you have to wear intercom. Right, in intercom, you usually hear 3 different sets of voices. You hear director, you hear the cameraman, you also hear the audience outside. When you work at a concert, it's usually 2-3 hours, right? You have to be focused for every single second, so you cannot like lose focus. So usually after concerts, I'm like really tired, and I actually have seizures. So sometimes I would like have like minor seizures. So right now I'm thinking about like quitting, but then again, every time I do a concert, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do the next one. Yeah.
So the excitement keeps you going.
Don't quit. You can't.
We gotta work together at some point.
Where are you going? No, because one thing that I enjoy personally about this industry is that it is so small. We know each other. It's like, hey, you're here again. And she's like, hey, you're here again. And I'm like, yeah, you're not leaving, girl. So I'm leaving. Where are you going?
We gotta be the next batch that leaves so that they now need another new batch out of desperation.
You guys need to work together at some point so that I can watch in front and be like, I know these 3 people.
We create a diamond.
Like a diamond. A full, yeah.
Wait, so her next goal is quitting or continuing?
She ain't quitting. We're not letting her quit.
I just think about it sometimes. But yeah, like if I were to have like a bigger goal, I would. You know how like Gen 2 singers are like coming back to Malaysia, like Tiara and stuff like that. So I hope Girls' Generation come back, please. I love you. And then I can know you, please.
Okay.
20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Maybe
20th.
20th. 2 years. 2 years.
Okay, I'm gonna text Hyoyeon. Yeah.
She is so triggered right now.
Hey, people say, why April's so jealous? You get to meet artists. What artists? I don't get to meet any artists. She hang out with artists for 12 hours.
We get to meet artists on stage for like 5 minutes. It's okay. It's okay. Like, you guys are jealous of April. April's really jealous of Shah.
But April has an amazing story as well. Like, someone actually handpicked her to tour with this artist all around America.
How can you fight that?
Yeah, okay, we have to hear about this. Can you tell us about this?
So what happened is, after I achieved my first goal, I set another goal. Since we were talking about that, right? My second goal was to become a world tour interpreter. Because none of the interpreter went outside of Singapore so far, especially United States. Full of American speaking, like American native speakers, right? Why would they bring someone from Singapore? So I was like, sounds like a good goal. Sounds like something unachievable. Everyone told me I can't do it. I love to do something that people tell me I can't do it. So I set that as a goal, and that was like 2023 December that I set the goal. And then 2024, last year, IU came on April. And then she called my name. So, wow, I have to start from the scratch. What happened is that none of the artists actually introduce your own interpreter. There's a lot of reasons. It's not because like artists don't want to do it, but it's very complicated. But IU decided to introduce her interpreter from the beginning of her tour.
Hi. Say hello to my interpreter, April.
And I was like so excited and nervous about it. and she actually called my name in the show, introduced me as her interpreter. I was already like so happy. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. She's amazing. And then she started to have an interaction with me on the stage. I was like, what is going on? Why is she talking to me? I was like, why is she talking to me? I'm not supposed to talk to people.
Yeah, because you're behind the scenes.
Yeah, and then I'm just supposed to deliver the message. Not she was asking, April, is this correct?
April 씨 이렇게 하는 거 맞아요? April, is this correct? Shock! Shock!
April 씨 이거 맞아요? 대답해 주세요. And I'm like, 저요? Me? 왜요? What?
They were having a conversation on
Yeah, I was
stage.
having a conversation on the stage, and I was already like so thrilled. But by the way, I cried on the first day after the show because I thought I did a horrible job.
Really?
I'm like that. I'm like, if I do 1 or 2 mistakes, I get caught up on it, and I keep thinking about it. So after the first show, I was crying in my room in front of my best friend because I live with my best friend. I was like, I don't think she will call me ever again. And then she was like, go take a shower. Stop talking nonsense. Go. The next day, she said like, oh, I heard that fans really liked it. Like she actually said it on the stage.
어제 에이프릴 씨 굉장히 너무 잘하셨다고 팬분들이 되게 좋아하셨거든요. Yesterday, April did a great job in interpretation, so I heard that fans really liked it.
I'm like, what is going on? She's so nice. She's so kind.
Right.
Because it sounds as if like she's assuring me, like as if she heard me.
Right.
Like, oh, you did a great job, as if she said it. And then at the end of the second day, she said like, oh, I really wish I can continue work with April. She said that on the stage. I was like, it's recorded. I'm gonna get the recording.
앞으로도 같이 갔으면 좋겠어요. Seriously, I really wish that I could continue work with April.
And because of that, and I mentioned that I've been having this dream of being a world tour interpreter, right?
Yeah.
So I've been actually, again, April thing, asking people to take me world tour before I knew.
Yeah.
Meaning whenever I got a compliment or whenever there's a viral moment, I ask them like, by the way, I know you guys are going to America next month. Do you want to take me?
You asked.
Of course, every time. No, like before I every time I had a good like feedback, I asked them like, could you take me? You don't need to pay my flight ticket. I'll pay my flight ticket. Can you take me?
Wow.
Persistent is key. April say every chance I get, I'm gonna ask.
I'm gonna ask.
So good.
But I only ask if the feedback is good.
Okay.
And if the director come to me and say, thank you so much for your hard work, I never go to them because it's
Right.
also disrespectful.
Of course.
Because we need to know the boundary, right?
Right.
So I
Of
was
course.
pushy, but also not pushy. So this time again, because IU said it on the stage,
Right.
so I was like, that is an invitation. If I don't grab it, I'm gonna cry over it. So I passed my name card to one of the organizers saying like, if you have a chance, could you please like maybe let them know, like let the artist team know, because like organizer and the artist team is different, right? And it's like, can you please let them know that I am interested to go to their world tour in the USA leg? Like I'm interested because for somehow Singapore is usually at the end, but her tour Singapore was at the very beginning of the tour. So I was like, oh my god, this is a destiny. I should
Yeah.
get it. Obviously,
It's a
I'll-
once in a lifetime chance.
Exactly. I was thinking like obviously I'll get rejected, but why not? Let me just ask and then reject it. And I passed the name card. Then I got a message like, oh, the artist want you to come down to the after party to talk to her. So you need to drive and go right now.
Are you?
Yeah, you. I was like, 네? I was like, oh, it's an interpreter who contacted me like, Nuna, artist interpreter. Nuna, you have to come now. You have to come now. Artists want to talk to you right now. You have to come. I was like, now? Because I was about to go home.
Okay.
Oh, what a day! They're like, you have to come now. I'm like, okay. And I took the van, you know the van, the six-seater van,
Right.
really big one. The organizer sent it to me. I took it and I went there. And then inside the car, there was someone really important from the organizer. So like I asked for advice, like how can I be a world tour interpreter?
I'm rejecting yes.
And
love
that
that.
person told me like, hey, based on my experience, because she has such an amazing, like long experience, like Shah, like Natalie, like Alex, like she has been in the industry for a long time. So she gave me the like advice, like, oh, don't rush. You need to wait at least 3 years to achieve the goal. I was like, you're right.
So you were calming yourself down.
This
This is as you're going to IU.
IU.
Okay.
And after the van, I entered a restaurant, and you know, usually we cannot enter the restaurant. Restaurant usually with the artists and
Right.
internal people. Only few people will sit beside in case they want to have a
Right.
conversation. So I enter, so all the team are there, and the artist was there, and I'm like, do I go? Do I not go? Because like we're not supposed to even see the artist. We're not even supposed to see the artist. We're not supposed to talk to them.
Right.
But I'm in a position to go and talk to her. I was
Right.
like, I don't know what to do. So like, someone's like, go, sit. She's waiting. She's like, really busy schedule. Like you don't have a lot of time. Like I got pushed, and then like I sat down, and then there was like this long distance, and someone pushed me near to her. I'm like, shit.
So you're right next to IU.
Here, like this distance. This is IU,
And she was already waiting for you.
Yes, I mean the meal was almost done, so she already finished her meal, but she was waiting for me. I was like, oh,
That's nice.
and then like
Did someone say, are you Neem, this is the interpreter? Or
she
like,
knew already.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, how long have you been in Singapore? You're so good. Thank you so much for today. So she was really kind and really nice. I was like, what is going on?
It's like a dream.
I love that.
And the thing is, because it was 21st April, and it was near to the midnight. Next day was my birthday.
Oh.
So in the conversation, I told them like, tomorrow's my birthday, and they were like, oh, let's sing a song for April. She was like, everyone, tomorrow's April's birthday. Let's sing a song for her. Happy birthday to you. I'm like, what is happening?
So not only did you get to meet IU, she sang you a birthday
song. What is going on?
Crew.
And I'm like, what is going on? So like everything was very warm and very down to earth. She was like seeing eye to eye. She was like, yeah, you did a really good job. How long did you stay in Singapore? Like why did you start interpretation? Like it was very down to earth conversation.
Right.
You know that feeling?
Right.
Like I'm having a conversation with a person as a person, not as an interpreter.
Right.
So I told her like, oh, just like you, how you started your singer journey. Like because I started singing because she wanted to be a singer.
Right.
That's why I searched for a dream, right? So I told her like, just like you, I also became an interpreter because I love interpreting. And then I think that just clicked something about it, and I was like, okay, this is the time to say what I need to say.
She had one shot. One shot.
I was like, by the way, there were no hand, by the way. Yeah.
I was like, I'm trying to, you're IU to me, and I'm like,
By the way, so since I said like I started interpretation because I loved interpretation, and by the way, you mentioned that you want to continue work with me, and I really want to continue work with you as your interpreter. So if you allow me, I'll pay my flight ticket. Can I please follow you to the American tour? And she was like, I already heard about it,
oh, miss, she already knew that you wanted to come.
and then you don't need to pay your flight ticket.
She already like.
Also, she was already asking you to come aboard.
No, she was more like, I already heard about it, and you don't need to pay your flight ticket.
And now it's
we are like, we
Working on
appreciate.
it?
No, we appreciate talents. That's what she said. We appreciate talents.
Why?
Can you say in Korean? Because she spoke to you in Korean,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Can you say
love
whatever she
it.
said in Korean?
Oh my god. Okay.
Something along.
Something like she said like, 네 이미 들었어요. hold on. Like I'm very translated version right now. 에이프릴 씨가 비행기 티켓 내실 필요 없어요. 저희는 능력 있는 사람들을 좋아합니다. Something like that. This is not the way she say, but like when she said it, I was like, oh my god. None of the artists
Yeah.
have said such things to
멋있다.
me. Even the organizers, everyone always told me like, yes, you are really good, but I don't think that's possible. She was the first person who gave me a positive sign. It wasn't confirmation. She didn't promise me anything, but she's like, we appreciate talents here. And
Wow.
you don't need to pay for your flight ticket.
So cool of
love
her. Wow.
So I had a high hope, but at the same time, no hope. You know, like because even though I know that she never say things for the sake of saying it, IU never say things for the sake of saying it.
Right.
Whenever she say things, she's famous for keeping it.
Right.
Even her promise with her fans. For Yuena, like there's so many episodes where like Yuena asked IU, can you come to my graduation? And she said like, oh, I'll find the time and come down. And she actually came down to the graduation. So I know how much she value her words. Like as a lyricist, as a artist, like she really care about the things she say and the promises. So when she said it, I was like, this is a promise. It's too good to be true, but I think it might be possible. But I kept it to myself and I waited. Just in case, you know, just in case. Because like, even though she might want it, maybe financially it might not be possible. Because I'm expensive, I know. Like, why would you bring me? You can just take
Right.
someone from America, and I know someone famous in America. You know
Right.
why? Because I watched a Twice concert like in American leg, and I've seen interpreter and artist interacting each other, and she did so well. So I knew there was someone already in America. So I was like, there's a chance they might not take me. But she contacted me again. Not she. Unlike you, I don't have a phone number. How about you?
I don't.
But like, I got a contact from the organizer saying like, oh, artists request you to come down to KL. So you're going to KL. I'm like, huh? Really? It's like, yes. And then that thing happened. And again, in KL, I wasn't happy with my performance because like, I was really nervous because it felt like a entry exam to see if you can really do it. Oh, because she also mentioned like, I need someone like you who can find a slang or the lingo that can make fans feel heard. Because my catchphrase was "sweet la," remember that one? Yeah. So she was like, I need someone like you who will go down to and find the things from the fans. So that's why I also went down and tried to do more than what I used to do because I know that's what she wants.
Right.
And I'll give everything for her. And that thing happened. I was like, oh, maybe it might not be possible because I didn't feel like it was perfect. And IU only deserves perfect. You know that feeling, right? My artist deserves perfection. And if I'm not perfect, I don't deserve the opportunity. So I was crying every day. I was like, I don't think I'll get the opportunity. I was like calling my mom, I don't think I can get the opportunity. I haven't got the mail. Like, I haven't got any message. It's already June. And like, I talked to my friends. I don't think I'll get it. I think I disappointed her. And then in July, I got a message. It was after her UK trip, like her UK concert. They messaged me, April, congrats. I was like, what? I'm like, you're going. I'm where? You're going to the United States. I'm like, what? But it was after waiting for so long. I almost gave up. You know, when it's so closer to your goal, more anxious you become. It's not because of your lack of skill, but it's because you start to doubt yourself so much.
And the anticipation is so high.
Because you're so desperate.
Right.
And yet it's so near.
So close yet so far.
So when that happened, I had to like reschedule all the existing concerts in Singapore because it was a time when Singapore went crazy.
Right.
aespa came, Rise came, Onyu from Shiny came, and then like all the artists decided to come in July, but I was like, IU's calling me.
So I'm gonna go.
No one is stopping me.
Absolutely.
Because even though this might risk my whole career, because like I am gone for a month.
But it's once in a lifetime.
Exactly. I was like, if she needs me, and if she shows me this amount of faith in me, I need to return the favor by risking everything.
So you canceled all the jobs?
No, I found a replacement.
Oh, okay.
I found a replacement because I need to come back, right? When you're in work, you also understand where they're coming from. If I'm gone, and if you cannot find someone,
It's hard to.
it's really difficult for them too. So I tried to find someone to replace, and then I was like, I cannot say what I'm going for, but I cannot make it due to some odd reasons. So can you please contact this person? I already contacted this person. So I was like, this is happening, and then it happened.
Oh wow.
Amazing.
Let's clap the next one.
I know this is what I got!
Everyone is so inspired
Look what
today.
you got!
Whoa!
I need
Just
to show
stand
you.
up and show.
Okay.
I'll slowly show.
What is this?
Jan.
World Tour T-shirt.
She went to all of it. All of it. Not all of it.
Look, Singapore is at the top. Singapore was here. And then Kuala Lumpur here. And she waited all the way.
Wow.
All the way down.
This is the internal team T-shirt. The one.
Oh, it's not even sold.
It's not so. It's IU Crew T-shirt.
Wow.
I got it on the first day of the United States concert. They say like, April, you're now part of the team.
Hey, her
nice. My
team's
God.
also like embracing.
They're
Her
really nice.
team is so professional yet so tightly bonded. I think
All with good values, I think.
And that's because I think they know they're being cared.
True.
That is an amazing story,
God.
and I would like to just congratulate both Shah and April. You guys have really, really made it. I think a lot of people who are inspired to be entrepreneurs, you guys, I think there's a way in for many, many different like ways in, right? So I think just to wrap up a little bit, so just a very simple challenge that I want to put out. If you guys look on the screen right now, I would like you immediately look at me, look at me, look at me, everybody look at me. The moment you look at the screen, I need you to translate that into English, the first sentence.
Just the first one? Just the
Okay,
first one now?
just the first one. Later, okay? Now for the audience, I have it up for you in front. If you guys want to try it, you guys can try translating that and imagine that came up into your ears. Can you translate it in just
1 second.
1 second?
1 second.
Okay? Okay.
This without me, by the way. I ain't a translator, but I'll be cheering you guys on.
Okay,
Let's
why
go.
don't I just say it and then you translate. You look at me. I'm the artist. I'm in your ears, okay?
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
오늘 즐거운 시간 보내고 Everyone please make sure to have fun today.
소리 질러!
Scream!
Immediately.
That fast.
They don't speak this short.
No, I know they don't.
It's usually longer.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to keep our viewers feel like they can do it.
They can do it. Because this for our viewers.
Nice to me. Like, April, to keep your face. Save your
April,
face.
I know you do long sentences, but let's just for
For
her.
our viewers.
Okay.
Shah ready?
Shah, ready? Okay. April, you can read it in Korean for her. And then Shah, you need to translate it to Malay.
Malay.
This is
Yeah.
a bit technical. Okay,
감독님?
감독님,
I'm the
go
director.
play. Okay.
샤. 이니어 모니터랑 마이크 사운드 체크 가능할까요?
Wah, boleh cek yang monitor dengan sound boleh?
그리고 무대 조명도 조정해주세요. 왼쪽이 너무 밝아요.
다시 한번 말해주세요.
그리고 무대 조명도 조정해주세요. 왼쪽이 너무 밝아요.
Maksud abang yang lampu yang belakang tu boleh tak ubah sikit cerahnya?
Does it actually happen like that? Oh my god. Oh yeah, because the abang. Okay.
And they cannot understand if I say, abang, can you move the door? Abang, gini je.
Legit. Because I think they also prefer that.
Yeah.
Right?
I love it so much. I love how you just show. So this is like how you're on stage. You're like so poised and clean. And Shah's just like, okay.
But I like it. They get the job done regardless of the way they do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's why like Shah, she can say it another way, but like because you're talking to the abang,
Right.
that's why you
Even-
adapt to the way they talk.
And actually, like if I may just add, like for example, when especially for like camera and like the cameramen are like abang. When you're a translator, there are some things that you have to be quick on which words or like which term that you can manage to remove. Because when you're translating just like that, you have 1 or 2 seconds, right? And then like another thing you have to understand is that when we use technical words, like just now in the beginning I mentioned dB, right? dB means brightness of the camera or the screen, right? But the thing is, in Korea they use dB, but in Malaysia we use iris, right? So when you're translating, if the director says, 캠색에서 너무 어두운데 안 보여? 뭐 dB를 좀 올려봐, like that, right? So in a perfect sentence you would say, can't you see like Cam 6 is very dark, bring up the dB. But in Malay you would just say, abang Cam 6 iris up. It's so different. It's so different, but like it's the same thing, right? So it comes with experience, I think.
But it's so much more efficient because she learned how to shorten it and also translate to the
You don't need
straight
to
point.
tell them that he's unhappy or you just go do this.
No, like everybody knows he's unhappy already, right? So no need lah, leave lah.
All right, so now you guys have all these experiences. Just to wrap this whole thing up, what would you say to aspiring interpreters or
Yes.
translators who wants to work in this industry?
You first need to know what kind of interpretation you want to do, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to be me, or do you want to be Shah, or do you want to be someone else? You first need to know about it, but usually we don't, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you do what I did, which is like basically ask everyone about what you want to do and see what kind of opportunity comes to you. I think first thing is to like look for the opportunity. And to do that, you have to first like spread the words that you want to do it. If you sit down and wait, someone will take it away from you.
Yeah.
Because there are people like me who's like, I want that. You don't want that? I want that. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Right.
I'll try first and see if I can do it or not.
Right.
Yeah, that's the first thing that I would do.
I think that's very true because like even right now, like even though you have a lot of experience, when you have concert, the organizers will still ask you for your resume, right? So for me, like my resume shows all the concerts I've done and also the positions, right? So it's to be honest, it's quite difficult these days for like newcomers to go in because like they would rather spend money on people who have experience because they don't need to teach them anything, right? You go there, they don't have to tell you what to do. You know what to do, right? And sometimes, like even as interpreters, you based on your experience, you not just translate, but you also give opinions, right? So before the director says something, you can just say, "Oh, Abang, I think the camera this one move to the left a bit, la 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 la," and then the director will come and they'll say, "Oh, did you move the camera?" I was like, "Oh yeah," and then like everything just goes smoothly, right? So I think for people who wants to become an interpreter,
Camera?
yes, like for people who wants to start like becoming an interpreter, I think it's very important to understand that being able to speak Korean and being able to translate are two very different set of skills. So you might want to start practicing translating first.
I see.
So let's say, for example, like April says, you can watch YouTube, you can watch April's videos, for example. So like the challenge we did just now, right? So you have a sentence and then you practice. So after you have like sort of understanding on how to translate, then perhaps you can go to like people.
Yeah, other
and say,
aspects of it.
and then you can ask, oh, can I give it a shot? It's a long shot. I would say like it's a long shot and it's quite difficult to get in, but if you don't try, you would never know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Good luck, everybody. We need you, actually. We need you.
Speaking of the YouTube, like our challenge we just did is a taste of it. Recommendation wise, maybe like Running Man is a great example, right? Natalie recently did a Running Man MC. So happy for you.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for it. But
Yes. So watch a variety show, and if you can interpret that variety show without a more than 1 second of like delay, so meaning like, 누가 오셨습니다, 반갑습니다, and then like you can start immediately interpret it, then you're ready to do it. But if you need like at least 2-3 seconds to interpret that, you're still slow. There shouldn't be any radio silence between what the artist said and your interpretation. That is the expectation. So if there's a 1 second of pause is okay, it's understandable because we're human, right? And maybe you're waiting, but if it's longer than that, the show become awkward and also technically show become longer. You're eating the time. So always practice to have less than like 2 seconds, only 1 second of delay between the interpretation and your the local language, Korean. And the best way to practice your skill set is variety show. Because in variety show, they just talk over each other. They don't wait for each other. And the term they use is the most local slang. You don't hear from drama. Honestly, drama is too, how to say? Too scripted, also
too formal a little bit.
Yeah, even the not that formal drama is still formal. That is not the expectation that you would usually have for the fan meeting and concert, right? Won't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Now that's a really insightful session we had with both of you. This is I hope our fans, I hope our audiences actually really get a lot of information from this. Well, Alex, how was that for you?
I personally learned a lot because I'm always the one in front of the stage watching, cheering, taking fan cams, but I learned so much and I'm so inspired. I hope you guys watching at home are so inspired as well.
Exactly. So if you guys like this kind of content, do let us know more in the comments. What did you like and also what you would like to see next. But for now, it's goodbye. Thank you, Shah, and thank you, April. Now we'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like,
share,
comment, and subscribe. 안녕. 붕어빵. Oh, and
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's so good, right?
Absolutely.
My childhood favorite, current favorite.
Whoa, Shah's still there.
Shah's gonna take whole thing.
I know my favorites.
Are you sponsored by Oreo?
We just got some for you guys because we don't know what you guys want.
But can you guys explain a little about the snacks you picked?
Why did you pick?
Yeah.
I think I put back my home.
I know, right? I know. It's like,
Then we'll start with Shah then. Shah, let's go. So what did you pick?
Like, I live with my Korean friend, and then whenever like we go back to Korea, like her mom would give me this to snack on, like in front of the TV, because like it's one of the things that you can eat like as halal.
Ah,
So
okay, okay.
yeah, I love this. And then I know like they do like the traditional one. They like that.
뻥튀기.
뻥튀기 is that one, no?
Yeah, that one. You want
뻥튀기.
아 이거 아닌가? 아니 괜찮아. 이거 먹을게요.
Ah, okay.
아니 이거 똑같은 거 아니야? 아닌가? Sorry, I'm interpreted with not the Korean. Yeah.
Hey, close enough.
Close enough.
Okay.
Honey butter chip, of
And
course.
this one is like the OG. I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so those are Shah's choices. What about you, April?
So I chose also traditional one as well.
Shows our age.
I really like this.
The yakpa?
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's made of rice powder, and then usually we put this on the traditional like ancestral ceremony. It's a ceremonial snack. So it used to be very famous in a palace, but now it's like common out of common people like us.
I see.
So it's so sweet, made of rice, and then probably
Tastes like honey.
Yeah.
Tastes like honey, yeah.
And then very chewy. Yeah, it's very gooey and chewy. So
It's called yakpa.
Yeah.
yakwa, correct. Yakwa. So my fave, by the way, high calorie.
Oh.
Be aware. This is 붕어빵, but how do you guys call it in English? Do you know?
Goldfish bread.
Goldfish bread. Because I usually also call it just 붕어빵.
But
Yeah, just
fish
붕어빵.
bread. Fish bread.
Fish.
Oh.
Fish
bread.
Fish
That
bread.
sounds like fish
So
cake.
basically inside it has like a bit of like marshmallow because it's a modernized 붕어빵, but the actual 붕어빵 you go to Korea. But in Korea they only have a what is it, red bean. Yeah. So this also chewy and gooey. I like the texture.
Okay.
Like mine is like crunchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
April genuinely likes chewy things.
I love chewy
Ah,
things.
you like the shikam. All right,
So let's dig into
try
this
it.
while we chat.
So I've not had a yakpa before, so I will try this. Never.
Is it
I'll
savory?
try.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
That is okay savory, but still sweet.
But like a slightly sweet.
Like us.
I'm 100% sweet.
You are.
I know.
That's also made of rice.
So,
Oh!
It's like rice puff.
It's really good.
It's different. The texture is different from what I had in mind.
Is there something similar in Malaysia? Like any traditional
sap
snack?
kema, guys. You know sap kema? You don't know. You know sap kema? It's kind of like sak kema.
Tastes like sake.
How director going?
What's up, Kema?
What is sake?
It's this Chinese
I'll
traditional
send it.
way. There's also this texture as
If you
well.
go to a thing and you're like, I want sak kema, it's kind of this guy.
The shape is also the palace shape. If you go to the palace, at the edge, it has this kind of traditional Korean shape.
We're learning so much from interpreters. Are you guys sure that that's your only job?
No, I'm a nerd. I'm a culture nerd.
So wait,